actually starting?
Yeah.
Are we going to intro?
Yeah.
All right. Here we are.
Welcome. We're playing. What are we playing, Chris?
Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest.
The best Castlevania ever.
Ever. If anybody tries to tell you otherwise, punch him in the eye.
They might be right, but, you know.
Well, I mean, what are they going to say? It's like, Castlevania 64.
So was this,
Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Wait, that wasn't one, right? For, like,
No.
PS2?
No, I don't know that one. Was this the first Castlevania you played? Or did you
This
play
was the first one I played.
Okay.
Made in 1988. Where werewolves were sons of bitches.
So the reason why this game gets a lot of shit is because it is very different than any other Castlevania game. The first one...
Well, until Symphony of the Night.
Right. So, the first one was just a side-scroller platformer, like this looks like. And you would go through Dracula's
it
castle.
looks like it.
You just go through Dracula's castle and fight the bosses and, get stronger.
Move on to the next stage.
Move on to the next stage, level by level. In Castlevania
With
3...
power-ups that were simple. And, reset, I'm dying.
Yep.
Sub-weapons.
And Castlevania 3 was a lot of the same, just it was a little different. You had certain forks in the road where you choose to go one way or another. Also, this is a very slow message.
Yes. But as you can see, Castlevania 2 has a day-night cycle.
Mm-hmm. But that's not the biggest difference. The biggest difference is more of an RPG.
A terrible, grueling, awful RPG.
So what Chris is doing right now is farming for hearts, so he can buy the white crystal and
holy water.
Holy water.
Which are really necessary for the rest of the game.
Right. But it's not fair that this game gets so much shit because even though it's different than all the other ones, it was the second one to come out. So
just like you were talking about with Zelda, yeah.
Yeah, there's only one other game besides this one that had a Castlevania on it. So, they were experimenting. They didn't know which way they wanted to go. They got a lot of bad feedback from this, so they didn't go this way. Just like Zelda. Zelda 2 is completely different than any other Zelda game. But again, Nintendo was trying something different. It just didn't work. That being said, I like Zelda 2.
You would.
I hated it at first, but it grew on me.
Like
so
fungus.
You may notice that Chris is already down to the last 2 bars of health. That's because he sucks.
Right.
Just go kill that thing, Chris. God damn it.
Oh, I'm not going to do it. It's dead.
I believe that one I see. Okay, you got it. Good job.
Oh boy.
I really hope this game records at a fucking constant frame rate. That'd be cool.
Probably not. I mean, knowing our luck.
You may have noticed that there's only 3 episodes of Mighty Number 9 out. And that's because that game is a bitch to edit. For a side-scroller, it drops frames way too frequently to make it editing plausible without it looking like shit. I mean, I'm sure there's better programs out there, but...
editing might be probable. It's not plausible.
I mean, there might be more sophisticated programs out there for recording and editing, but...
We don't know them.
I'm not going to learn another one. Adobe Premiere is fine.
Yeah, it's way better than that Sony, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Well, that was my argument for After Effects.
Right.
Not Premiere.
Oh.
Premiere's the video editor. After Effects is the special effects. The Sony image, whatever, is the one they used in the new Ghostbusters movie. Which, yes, we saw that.
Which, it was Sony, so of course they can use it.
Yeah. There will be a review for that up sometime. We haven't written the script for it yet, so...
It may be never. It won't be never.
It's coming out.
Yeah.
For those of you watching that are wondering why this is so boring...
we're waiting for that.
Okay, apparently we're waiting for that. I was going to suggest...
can't buy anything when it's daytime.
Well, not legally.
like it was.
Yeah, like the church.
Right.
So you can let this guy bad touch you, and it heals you, just like real life.
That's not a guy. It's a nun.
Well, okay. Guy, nun, they can both have the capability of bad touch.
Yes, they have the power to bad touch you.
So, yeah, I recommend drinking during this because what I'm doing, and it's gonna make it much more bearable. All right, so we got our holy water. Did we get our crystal?
We did.
Okay, got the crystal. Let's pay attention. Are you gonna farm for the upgraded whip, or are you gonna...
No, because that's not till the next town. So.
As you can see, Chris is an expert on this game. Knowledge-wise, ability-wise,
Terrible.
kind of
Absolute
yeah.
shite.
Yeah.
It's really the hoppy werewolves that get me.
Yeah, but the malt ones are okay.
Yeah. It was a beer joke. For all those highbrow drinkers out there.
Yeah. The rest of you that aren't legally able to drink, you'll get it in a few years when you look back on this. Or maybe you get it now because you drink. Fish people.
Prefer to be called merfolk.
Now, Chris may die here, just from bullshit. One thing that this carried over from the first Castlevania game is jumps.
The most bullshit physics in the world.
Yeah, water's death, and when you get hit, you just seem to gravitate towards fucking water.
Pits, water. You can't mid-direction change during jumps or hits.
You can. Chris just doesn't know how because he's terrible.
Right.
Also, this is some of the best Castlevania music ever. If you can cut down on lag at any time, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. I need you to manipulate as much RNG as possible to keep lag to a minimum for me.
Anything for you, Matt.
Yeah. You should go left when you get to the bottom of those stairs. Isn't that where the Sacred Flame is?
No. You weren't paying attention.
No, I wasn't. I was writing a letter to Konami. So I got this new tankard, everybody, and it holds a lot of beer. It's efficient, and I bought it for this, because that way... Oh, look at that secret.
That's the one that thrills you.
No, they're all going to thrill me. The more I drink, the more I'll be thrilled. I bought it because it holds more beer, so I have to refill less. So it's just more efficient. And I'm all about efficiency.
Well, got a lot more to go for that.
The whip?
Yeah.
I believe in you.
No, not gonna do that.
So, yeah, there's the chipmunk head. I can't not see that now.
Right? It was like half of it.
Oh, there's another one. I'll circle it for you guys.
Chipmunk head.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say something and I forgot.
Oh, it was about how... No, you can't read the signs, Chris.
You were trying to and you couldn't.
I know, but you can, apparently. I don't know why you couldn't read that one.
Because it said racist things. This is a children's game.
Is it?
Yep.
You're cursed to die without an heir. Unless you go kill Dracula.
Mm-hmm.
By bringing together his body parts.
Mm-hmm. Teaches anatomy.
Yeah.
Education.
If you have a person's heart, it reflects a curse.
Alright. I know what you're all thinking. This is way too much excitement for one episode. So we'll continue on in the next. And we'll talk a little bit more about the day-night cycle. Maybe something more entertaining. But anyway, dodge that. Good job. Dodge that. Good job. Alright. Join us next time when Chris does more epic dodges.
I'm real good at the dodge cycle.